50 years of living in Toronto, Ontario, and always being an amazingly proud Canadian. And now I'm in such fear, we all are, of what's coming.
All of our freedoms are under attack right now, and it is imperative now more than ever at any time for Canadians to get together, to come out and stand up.
I lose my job, good riddance. I'll see you in court. I'll see you in court. I know my rights. I'm a Canadian. I love this country, and I'm not going to let it go. Not going to let it go easy.
Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
David Menzies for Rebel News here at Queen's Park in Toronto, the home of the legislature. Well, thousands of people have amassed. They are making it known that they are not happy about the vaccine passport, which becomes a fact of life on Tuesday, September 22nd. Funny that just a few weeks ago, Premier Doug Ford, our most famous cheesecake enthusiast, said, quite frankly, that he was not going to create a two-tier citizenship status in Ontario. Do you remember what he said? Check it out.
But the answer is no. We aren't going to do it. We aren't going to have a split society.
Yeah, but as the saying goes, that was then and this is now, because just like true to form, Philip Ford has reversed himself again, and the passport will be kicking in. We will be getting a two-tier citizenship in Ontario.
And that's why we're adopting an enhanced vaccine certificate.
You know, kind of like apartheid of yesterdecade in South Africa. This one not based on race, but based on vaccination status. In any event, as I said, thousands have gathered here at Queen's Park. They're not happy with this. They are now marching in the streets, and thankfully, the police are not interfering with that, but rather giving them an escort. So at least freedom of speech, freedom of assembly is being respected on this day, unlike what we saw starting in January at Yonge Dundas Square. In any event, we'll catch up with some of these people and hear what they have to say about mandatory vax passports just days ahead in Ontario. What brings you out to this protest here at Queen's Park?
What brings me out is 50 years of living in Toronto, Ontario, and always being an amazingly proud Canadian. And now I'm in such fear, we all are, of what's coming. And we know that all of this stuff that's been in the pipeline for years.
All of our freedoms are under attack right now, and it is imperative now more than ever at any time for Canadians to get together, to come out and stand up. When our life, when our sovereignty, we are the greatest nation in the world. We are a sovereign nation. And once that is being challenged, we need to stand together on a unified front and revoke that, stand against that.
Fighting for freedom, our children, our little ones who we love, and just seeing the tyranny that's happening at the moment. But I just wanted to come by and thank you for all the work.
Okay,
we've been very blessed, watching just you getting in there, and thanks a lot, man.
We are the greatest nation in the world. We are a sovereign nation. And once that is being challenged, we need to stand together on a unified front and revoke that, stand against that. It is absolutely atrocious. So I brought my son here today with me too, because it's not only impacting me, but it's impacting our children, it's impacting their livelihoods, it's impacting their sanity. It's not okay.
Certainly what this echoes is a form of apartheid, I would argue, not based on race, of course, but based on vaccination status. Clearly, we are going towards a province, a Canada, that if you have the jabs, you're first class, and if you don't, with so many, elements of society, sports stadia, indoor dining, gymnasiums, movie theaters, your kind isn't welcome here. Did you ever imagine you'd see such a two-tier citizenship system here?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I don't think anyone in the world, I mean, we have people who come from, communist countries who are so happy to be in Canada, and now we're going to become the same as them. And, this is not a Toronto or Canada thing. This is something that's happening worldwide, and we have so many people standing up against this. We are healthy individuals. The way that I see it is that if you want to lock down or protect the people who have comorbidities, who are sick, then do that. But you cannot keep locking the healthy down.
The government is our civil servants, they're public servants, they work for us. work for them. So when our civil liberties are being challenged, it is our civil duty to stand up.
I was born here, raised here. I love this country. I love the people here. Love this nation. The fact that I'm being segregated. Like I will tell you this. Yesterday, I had just gone to a food bank because I was doing some work there, and lo and behold, do you not see 2 lines now? Here's the unvaccinated and the vaccinated.
Really?
I had a food bank. It blew my mind. It shocked me.
This is beyond a health issue. This is the point. This is what I'm saying. This is what we're fighting against.
I think it's just all the parties they're all bunched together, they're all grouped together. They don't want. The thing is, the conservatives, we always thought the Conservative Party, they had our values. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to sell out to the liberals. They're trying to win liberal votes. I don't think that's right. If you're a true conservative, you should fight for what you believe in. You shouldn't pander and sell out to people just because of votes or because of these polls. That isn't right. That's not fair.
You know, it's interesting because until COVID hit, certainly on the left with the progressives, the old chestnuts, my body, my choice, when it came to the abortion debate in terms of terminating a baby, reasonable accommodation, that's another one. Those phrases seem to have gone out the window when it comes to getting the jabs in 2021.
David, everything has gone out the window. We can't even ask a question without being kicked off of, any of the social media platforms. Like, let's talk. You can't even the stars can't say anything. Nobody has a voice anymore.
So what they have done now is instead of them imposing it on themselves, they've in turn used the corporations, businesses, employers. They've put the onus on them now to threaten or to coerce their employees, to force them to either put with the vaccine, with testing, rapid testing. If the government were to have done that themselves, it would have been considered treason.
I'm a frontline worker, and I was threatened. I was threatened to lose my job if I don't get vaccinated, and that's not right. That goes against.
And what's going to happen, sir? This is the crux of the matter here today. When push comes to shove, when they say you either get your jabs or you lose your job, what are you going to do?
I will not take the jab. I will not get vaccinated. I lose my job. Good riddance. I'll see you in court. Okay. I'll see you in court. I know my rights. I'm a Canadian. I love this country, and I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go easy. I'm going to fight. I don't care if I lose my job. I have a great job. I work for the government. I love my job, but don't you dare tell me what I can and cannot do with my body, because I love my body. I love myself. I'll not let anyone tell me what I can and cannot do with my body. It's my own decision.
Hey folks, can you believe it? Vaccine passports are now a fact of life in Ontario. No jabs, no jobs. Are you kidding me? You can't get into a movie theater, an indoor restaurant, a gym without proof of vaccination? That's not right. Please go to fightvaccinepassports.com. That's fightvaccinepassports.com. If you're able to, make a donation so that we can fight this medical apartheid.